We begin with breaking news. A Morgan County Circuit Court judge has reached a decision that clears the way for a former Decatur police officer's trial for murder. His request for immunity denied. That ruling coming down just over an hour ago in the case involving Mac Marquette and the shooting of Steve Perkins back in September of 2023. Fox 54 reporter Caleb Aguayo is live at the courthouse. And Caleb, what does this mean for the trial?
Kenesha, this ruling means the trial will proceed, but on a new date. Court records show that the trial has been pushed back to June 9th. Judge Charles Elliott has rejected the defense's motion for immunity under Alabama's Stand Your Ground law. The ruling comes after last week's two-day hearing that featured testimony from some of the witnesses to the events that night. Marquette is facing a murder charge after he shot Steve Perkins in the early morning hours of September 29th. The shooting happened while Marquette and other officers were escorting a tow truck driver who was attempting to repossess Perkins' truck at his Decatur home. The defense argued that Marquette should be immune from prosecution under Alabama's Stand Your Ground law. They presented evidence, including body camera footage, that they say confirms Perkins pointed a gun at Marquette before the officer fired. Attorneys also maintain that he clearly identified himself as a police officer, gave commands for Perkins to drop his weapon, and only fired in self-defense when he believed that he and others were in danger. But prosecutors claim that police had opportunities to handle this situation without escalation. They brought in a law enforcement expert who testified that Marquette could have potentially avoided the violent confrontation altogether. Prosecutors also emphasized that Alabama law limits police involvement in civil matters like vehicle repossession. Again, with today's ruling denying immunity, this case is set to go to trial on June 9th. Live in Decatur, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
Thank you, Caleb. And we're learning that this case is expected to be complex, with the defense having subpoenaed 38 witnesses from 3 different states. And of course, we'll be following this case as it moves forward in June. There's a new trial date, June 9th, as Caleb mentioned.